Newsflash, Mezco offers up a Krig 2-pack and Hot Toys shows off Kate Bishop from Hawkeye. Let's take a look. Hey guys, another quick update today. Today we're going to take a look at the Mezco 2-pack of Krigs that they put up for pre-order yesterday and sold out fairly quickly. And we're also going to take a look at Hot Toys Kate Bishop, which they teased a couple days ago and put up full photos for today. And so let's jump into the first bit of news here, and that is the Mezco Krigs. Now, this is the Pale Driver Krig and the Blood Force Krig. Now, the Blood Force Krig was an Asian market exclusive sometime last year. A little tricky to get. It went up kind of late at night, and it didn't seem like that there were that many. They went really quick. I think the site got hit pretty hard, and it was tough to get out of there with any. I managed to get a couple. Went through really, really quick. It's a great figure. At the time, it was $95, I believe, each one of these was. And they're giving you a 2-pack with everything that came with those original figures together for $150. So you're saving like $30 over the figures separately. Which is great. It's got some cool new packaging and stuff. Yeah, it's waitlisted at this point, but hit that waitlist because, as with most of these things that go on waitlist lately, they have been converting. You got a good chance to get a conversion on that, so definitely do that. And if you're really into this, now there's supposed to be 13. Krigs altogether. In the comic book that came with the first Krig, the Pale, I think it was that came with the first Krig. Or maybe one of the subsequent figures, I forget. But the comic book showed that there were 13 Krigs. So there was 5 Pale Drivers, 5 of the Blood Force Red Krig, 2 of the yellow Hornet Krig, and the whatever those are called, and the black, one of the black Krig. So yeah, and people were already talking about the cost to army build this accurately for the Rumble Society universe. And there's people who want to, believe it or not. I'm satisfied with pretty much one of each. I'm good with that, but if you want to be accurate, this is what you're going to need. They employed, as they often do, some people from the toy photography community, some friends of mine. Mr. Lee did a cool lineup here with all 13. My friend Jason B. Michael did a great shot here of all 13 of them as well. Managed to get everything in there in a battle scene. Very cool. Nate, my friend Nate, figure fan Nate, got all 4 of them. This is pretty much my lineup here, and they look really good together. Happy with that. Great shot. And then Omega Red, Sal put these together in sort of a military lineup in a sort of a Krig-themed diorama. So very cool. And yeah, so, like I said, join the wait list if you're into those. It's a good saving. I'm at $150 for 2 figures. That's $75 for a Mezco figure with light-up features, armor, and all the accessories that the originals came with. So definitely jump on that if you're interested. All right, our second bit of news today is Kate Bishop. So let's take a look at that. So Hot Toys had teased this a couple days ago, and they released the pictures last night, overnight, of Kate, and they look really good. I have to say, this is not a figure, as much as I enjoyed the show, not a figure I thought I would need in 1/6 form anyway, but I am kind of being convinced here. This looks really good. The range of motion in the body looks good. This isn't like a hindering costume that she's got on here, so looks like you can get a pretty good range on the knees and the hips, the bend, and the elbows and everything, so she can definitely pull off the bow and arrow poses and the jumping poses and some of the action stuff that she did in the show. Now this sculpt, I like this sculpt. I think this is 95%. And I know I was very picky about Luke Skywalker, but they've had numerous chances to get Luke right, and they still haven't nailed it. I don't know why. This isn't 100%. I would say this is in the 90 to 95% range of being accurate, but it's very good. Personally, I think the jawline could be a little rounder. She had a little bit of a rounder jawline, but I mean, I think you could take this head sculpt off the figure and show this to anybody who knows who she is, and I think they could identify her very easily, which is always the kind of the test of a head sculpt. I think it's very close. I mean, I saw the usual suspects up on the board saying this, things like this looks nothing like Haley Steinfeld. It's not even remotely close, which is ridiculous. It is at least 90% of the way. Could they improve it? Sure, they can improve it a little bit. Hot Toys has been nailing likenesses, I think, in the 85 to 90% range. I don't think there's been many. Wang Wu maybe recently is approaching 100%. They went back and redid that and made him look a little bit older, which is a little more accurate. So he's very good. There's a couple others that I can think of, but they've been hitting this pretty well. I don't own any figures that I would say with any great confidence are 100% accurate in the sculpt. Very close. Things that I paid hundreds of dollars to have custom painted and haired or whatever. I would never put a 100% mark on some of those. I mean, there's always something. I would say it's as close as you could probably get at that scale, and very, very good, but 100% is a hard mark to hit. So I think this is very good. I'd be happy to have this as it is. If they improved it a little bit, even better. But now, there is one shot in here. Taking a look at some of the action poses, you can get a really good knee bend on that, which is great. Nothing hindering it here. It's a simple costume. There is a shot here somewhere. There she is. So you can just see the back of Clint Barton as Hawkeye behind her. So in the new costume, so we're going to assume that we'll see Clint any day now, I would expect. These things usually go up if they're from the same show, and very similar as these are in terms of costume, go up pretty quickly. So this is going to be my Clint on the shelf. My Avengers collection is not based on any one movie. I pick and choose the costumes that I like. Infinity War, Captain America, Age of Ultron, Hulk, Thor. So this is going to be my Hawkeye, since it's got the purple costume that's a little more close to at least the look, or at least the coloring of the costume in the comic books. And I just haven't liked any of the other Clints that have come out, either for the head sculpt or for the clothing choice. So this hopefully will be my Hawkeye on the shelf. Yeah, I mean, this looks really. I think this looks really good. I think they did a great job with the hairstyle. It's a tough thing to hard sculpt like that, but I think that works really well. She's got the cut on the chin, which is accurate to the show. Kind of wish, for my purposes, it wasn't there. I kind of like just have a representation of the figure as it is overall, but it's show accurate, so it had to be there. She does not come with a ton here. So she's got the bow and arrow, 6 arrows, the quiver. She's got a belt piece that holds some trick arrow heads. And then, Hot Toys is kind of back down to showing the boots as a feature. And she comes with 8 hands and that hexagonal standard base with the show logo and an image on it. So there's not a lot here. I'm going to venture a guess here that this is probably going to be around the 240 mark. But I could, it could be as much as 265, 270. This IP, Marvel's expensive. They tend to be a little bit more, and even in the 270 range is kind of almost getting to be a standard price for your basic figure with a basic set of accessories and nothing special, no crazy, DX level or multiple accessories. So I'm hoping that it comes in around 235, 240, but we'll see. Hopefully later today we'll see something up on the retailers, so check on that. And that is going to do it for today. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.